Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. So, in today's episode, I actually just want to give you my top 5 reasons why I believe stocks are the best asset class out there. So, reason number one is barriers to entry are very low. So, unlike a lot of other asset classes, with stock trading, you actually don't need a lot of money to invest in the market. So, you can actually open up a brokerage account and start trading with as little as $50 to $100. Now, stocks is the one place where the rich companies and regular persons like you and I can actually be in the same playground and on that same playing field and be at the same level. Now, unlike a lot of other asset classes with stock trading, you don't need a lot of money. You just need to have the determination, you need to be willing, you need to actually have the self discipline, be consistent, and be willing to grow and to learn and to gain a lot of knowledge, information, and experience. And with all of this, it usually, if done correctly, would result in profits for you. So, second reason why I believe that stocks is the best asset class is that you can have infinite returns when it comes down to investing in the stock market. So, when you invest in the stock market, you can actually purchase into a particular stock, and that returns does not have to be capped. So, if you are investing and you buy into a particular company that's in its growth stage, you can make anywhere from 100%, 200%, 500%, even 1,000%. And there are persons who have made 5,000%, 10,000%, 16,000% in the stock market. And as shared earlier in the first reason, you just really have to be consistent. You have to just be determined. And you really just have to have that drive within you. And so, I'm not saying that it's all great and dandelions and flowers in the stock market, because you will lose money as well too. No, that's the only guarantee that I can tell you, that you will lose money. But you just have to ensure that each loss that you make in the market, you take as experience, you take as knowledge, and you turn those experiences and those knowledges into wealth and into greater knowledge that can result in better wealth. And so, if you have the opportunity to make endless amounts of returns, endless amounts of money, wouldn't you want to invest and maybe lose 10 or even 20% of that fund in the initial stages, knowing that you can have 500% returns on it, 1,000% on that money, even 10,000% on it? To me, that's one of the most wonderful things, and why I like stock so much. And another reason why I believe that stocks is great is that when you invest in the market, you actually can get dividends. So, depending on the companies that you invest in, they pay you back just for holding onto a few of their units. And so, if you buy into some companies, they actually have dividend yields, and the dividend yields is really just a percentage based on the share price and the number of units outstanding that you would get back at the end of the year, or whenever dividends are declared. And so, if you are investing in a company and you have a certain amount of units, and you know that this company pays back dividends just on the unit's health, wouldn't you want to invest in that company as well too, so that you can actually earn cash back on it? So look at it this way: you invest in the markets in a particular company, and as that stock price increases, you're actually seeing unrealized gains. So that's one source of potential profits you're making. And then the company pays dividends on top of that. That's another source of income that you're getting right there. So if you decide to sell out of the company, then you could have actually cashed in on that unrealized gains, and so that unrealized gains would now become realized, and so it would be more money than you had started out with. And on top of that, you'd have made dividends on it. Isn't that amazing? And so the next reason why I believe that stocks are great is you can leverage. So a lot of companies out there, they offer margin accounts. And so what margin accounts really means is that they allow for you to borrow money so that you can actually increase your investments. Now, these margins accounts are based on the discretion of the broker and how they would really view you. And so if you're very new to the market, if you've never invested, a lot of these brokers would actually restrain from offering you margin accounts because you will have the experience and the expertise. But as you invest in the market, you could speak to that brokerage to see if that account that you have can be upgraded to a margin account. And so with margin accounts, you just need to have about 30 or 40% of the value of your stocks that is not traded. So they can lend you anywhere from 50% upwards on the value of your portfolio, so that you can reinvest it in the market, and that way you can even grow your portfolio at a much faster rate than if you were to just stay with your strategy and just be consistent month over month. So by using leverage, you're able to be consistent by sticking with your strategy that you would have been doing from before, and also get new sources of funds to enhance and expedite your investments in the market. And so the other reason why I think stock trading is one of the best asset classes is that trades happen instantaneously. So when you go to purchase a stock, all you need to do is to first open that brokerage account, and then you're able to actually have access to the markets online. So gone are the days when you'd have to call or to drive down to your broker, and then you'd have to set up a meeting, sit with a trader, have that long discussion with the trader or your financial advisor, I should say. And so have that discussion with your financial advisor, and then you'd have to lodge your money into their account, and then you'd have to actually fill out a trade form to purchase a stock or sell a stock, and then you'd have to wait for that order sheet to be sent over to the trader, and then that trader would have to then go down to the trading house to fill that order. Those days are long gone now. Now you can do everything online. You don't even need a laptop, you just need a phone. So once you have a smartphone that has internet connectivity, iPhones, Androids, those sorts of stuff, you can literally just open that account within minutes, and once that account is open, you fund it, and that is usually the longest process, funding the account. So once the money is in the account and cleared, you can make a sell or a purchase instantaneously. So you just log on, you click buy on a stock, and boom, it's filled. And that to me is amazing. Like, I remember back in the days, and this is even before my time, you'd have to call brokers and then speak with the advisor, and then they speak to the trader, and then it would take days to actually be filled, and then it moved from days to hours, and now it's moved from hours to instantly. And so that is a great reason for me. And the last reason I want to share with you is that when you are investing in the stock market right now, the trading fees are so small right now. Like, stocks are one of the asset classes where you pay the least amount to actually do your trades. So if you want to invest in real estate or bonds, for example, then with real estate there are a lot of fees associated with it. So you'd have to actually have the broker fee, you'd have to have the lawyer fee, you'd have to have the fee for title transfer, and there's so many fees. Plus you also have to have a minimum deposit if you're going through the bank. If not, you'd have to find the cash, and these cash is like hundreds of thousands of US dollars. And so with stocks, the fees can be anywhere from 0.1% upwards, depending on what your brokers charge. So you can purchase a stock on the market with $100 in your pocket, and you're only paying like $10 just to buy that stock, or $5, or whatever your broker is charging you. And to me, that's amazing, because I'm the type of person, I don't like paying fees. Like, I run from bank fees. So if I can do 10, if there's something that I need to do with the bank, and it will take me 3 additional steps just to not pay fees, I will do those 3 additional steps. That's how much I hate paying fees. And so with stock trading, the fees are one of the lowest, and so you're getting more bang for your buck. And what that really means is that you have a lot more money in your person at your disposal to invest. If you were to invest in another asset class, you'd have actually, the fees would have eaten out at your disposable income. And so at the end of the day, you might be wondering, was it really worth it, or how am I gonna break even from this? Because you probably have to wait 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years before you can actually break even, just because the fees are so expensive. And so with stocks, the fees are really calculated to me at a level that is beneficial and it is inviting. And just remember, the stocks is the one playground that the rich invest in. So you learn the tricks and the trades, you too can benefit from all these rewards. And if you don't do necessary research, then you can possibly end up in long-term suffering and agonizing pain. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and do feel free to leave any comments you might have down below. Subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos as soon as they are launched, and share this video with a friend, a family, a loved one, with someone that you think would benefit from this information shared, and sit and rewatch it over and over and have discussions over them, and get in touch with me as well too if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to get back in response to you. So thank you, take care, love you guys, until next time, bye.